Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. So this is my accordion little junk journal that we've been working on, and if you're not caught up with us, I will put the playlist on the end screen and you guys can come check it out and get caught up with us. So last time I did with you guys, I showed you guys how to fold it with the scrap paper here, and we added some fun little pockets. We did some sewing, but like I said, anything I sew you can always just glue down. You don't have to sew, but I went ahead and added some fun things in there. And then today I went ahead and took my fabric and I added it to the back here. So I will put that on the end screen right now, or sorry, I will put that on right now. It's a little time lapse of me just measuring out the fabric behind it and then cutting it and ripping it and just getting it to the size I want, and then I'll be back and we'll talk about it some more. So you guys are all caught up. So what I did is just laid the fabric out. Then I just laid out my booklet on top of it, my accordion booklet, and then kind of measured and cut with my scissors and ripped it around. And then I went and just cut a little pieces, you know, like for the lower dip parts, and I just kind of trimmed that off and then just frayed. I just went ahead and frayed all around it and just made it fit how I wanted it to. And I really love the idea of paper and fabric together. It's just so beautiful to me. So today I want to show you guys some non-glue or non-sewing options and some sewing options to do here. So we're going to work on this part of the journal. So I went ahead and here, I could just show you guys. Let me take some of this out. And I'll show you how I laid it across. So what you got is two pieces here. Okay, so you got your journal, the accordion journal with the scrap paper. Okay, that we just sewed all our little pockets and stuff on that we wanted. And then here is the fabric, okay? So there's the other side of the fabric. So you want the good side facing out, okay? And then the inside of the fabric up. And then we're going to place it just like this. So you can see kind of what I did, depending on how you ripped your accordion journal and how you wanted to do it personally, you know, because that's, you know, to each their own for sure, to do it what size they want and how they want to rip it and all that. And then I just laid it on top of the fabric, and you can see here that I went ahead and cut on the dips a little bit and then left, I mean, this one's even peeking out on the top over the fabric. So, I mean, really it's up to you how you want to do it. So that's how I did that, okay? Then I just have it so a little bit sticking out and how I want it. And then I'm just going to fold this back up, just like this. This is just to get a rough estimate on how the journal's going to be with the fabric here. So so I'm just kind of folding it all up together. All right, so there we go. So I have it pretty much how I want it when it's going to be said and done. And this is the front part of the journal. So when you open it, it'll be all the paper, like the scrap paper part. So I'm going to flip it and do the back part here. So what we're going to do is just open it up. Okay, and then we just start decorating. So however you want to put all this together, and I'll show you some fun glue options here. Let's see. I think I'm just going to put this one over here because I want to keep, and I'm going to let you guys know this part, the front part we will be adding some sort of a cover to it, and the back part here. So they'll be like this with the cover on both sides. So you don't really need to decorate anything here or this side right here, because there'll be a front, and we'll make sure to have a front and a back here. So like this part won't need to be decorated, or this part, because they'll have a front and a back piece on the front and the back. Okay, so don't decorate, we're not going to worry about those parts. So like when I open this up, there'll be something else here that will glue down, like a pretty cover or something, and on the inside will be a cover, like a piece of nice cover that we're going to work on with a cardstock or something. I haven't got that far yet in my mind. So don't worry about those parts, okay? So we're just going to decorate the pages throughout, like this page, this page, this page, you know, so on and so forth. And yeah, so what I want to show you guys is, let's do a fun, I don't even mind stuff sticking out like that, because that's going to look really cool, like when you close your journal. So I keep all my threads, which I've told you guys before in my other videos. If you've watched me before, you got to keep your little threads, because they make great clusters. And let's see, I got all kinds of stuff. And let me pick other colors that are popping. Like we got a little red here. Just look throughout and see. I mean, even a little, we could throw a little bit of sunflower fabric in there. Just a touch, you know, just to have a little touch of yellow in there. Like you can even take it and fray it. So, I mean, it doesn't have to, you don't have to know that it's a sunflower, you know, you can kind of just fray it like that, just to get the color that you want. So that's always something you can do with fabric. It's just kind of cut little pieces and then just go like this. They're great for like little snippets and clusters and, you know, different things like that. Okay, and then I just got my Fabrifix glue. Let me just add here. That. So it's just little pops of color. So you kind of just look at like what material or papers you're working with and just try to incorporate some, you know, fun colors in there. Because if you guys have seen my work before, I really do like to put color, pops of color in it too. Like I have my coffee dyed fabrics and papers and my tea dyed and my avocado dyed, and I love those colors too, but then I always like to add a little bit of pop of something, you know. It just gives a little interest. That's just the way I like to do it. So, I mean, of course, you guys do however you want to do it. There definitely isn't no wrong here. So there we go. So you can see, when that's closed, you got your fun little lace sticking out. So that's definitely a glue option. Okay. And then you open it. And then now we know that this is where we're going to want to sew. So if you're going to want to sew down, do a little sewing, let's take it and put it where we know the page is going to line up. This is pretty much how the page is going to hit when we fold it all back up again. So you take your pins, okay, and just pin it into place. we're just taking it and we're pinning it into place, where we know that that's how it's gonna set into our journal. Okay. And then I just thought this was so cool. It's got a little price tag on it, so I'm gonna leave the little tag on it. And it's coffee dyed, just a little doily. Won't this look gorgeous like this? And even if it's sticking out, I love it. Now this, I'm thinking I'm just gonna glue, do a little tack down with some glue. Okay, and we'll just glue around here and make this a little tuck spot. So I'm just gonna kind of go like this. I think I'm gonna have it hanging, so that'll look really cool. There we go. And then if you don't like the glue showing through, I mean, this is when this can come in handy, is to do fun little clusters. Like you could do this. Maybe throw a little bit of yellow in there. Just kind of look and see what you got. I'm just making a little nest here, if you will. Goes with the birds. Like a little Jean. That. And then you can just stick it down. Like that. And I think I have buttons somewhere. Buttons are always fun to add to things. Let's see. I don't think, let's see what color I want. I got green. Green could be kind of cool. And let me go get some thread real quick. Okay, so you can just take some twine here. Just anything you got, and just kind of, just to add some interest here. Just pop that through all the little holes. Okay, there. So I got it through the holes here. And we just pop that right on top here. And there we go. So we got ourselves a fun little cluster. Some interest. Okay. And then I think this is fun to play with too. But let's see. We'll find somewhere to put it. So we'll leave that pinned for a second and then go through here. And let's see, what else do we got? I've got some fun fabrics here that I've coffee dyed. I did some coffee dyed bundles with you guys, and I'll put that on the end screen if you guys want to check out how I did those. Super fun. So let's see. This could be cool. I'm just going through and finding that's different things. So I have these fun little flower clusters too, which are neat. I can put that on the end screen if you guys want to see how to do those. They're pretty cool. I had fun doing that. I mean, we could incorporate it. And let's see. Okay. So I'm going to want to do another fun pocket here, so you just see where it's going to line up. maybe do one down here, but I don't want to cover the bird up, so maybe do a little side tuck. Let's see. If I go like this, we could do a corner tuck. So let's make a triangle. Like that with it. All right. I think I'm just going to go ahead and glue it. Let's go like that. Let's do a little glue. That's fun. I mean, there's just a little pocket here. We put things in. All right, so what can we do over here? Just make sure it's all lined up still, where everything's supposed to be. Maybe we'll do something that we can sew so we can pin it. This is kind of fun. What if we did like a little, boy, we can lift it up. That could be neat looking. Maybe like make it a little longer here. I'll just cut it to size. There. I think that would be kind of cool, just to go like this with it. And there could be a little lift up, so we can pin it. Okay, and then we know where to sew it and what we're sewing. Okay, there's that. And let's see. So this will be the last page because these will be covered here and that'll be covered. So we got one more little page to do. That'd be kind of cool. I think that'd be a neat little pocket maybe down at the bottom and maybe let it hang. That might be fun. Okay, so see where it lines up. So about right there. Hanging. And we can make this a pocket. I'm just gonna pin it right in the middle there. Okay, so we got everything that we want sewn, and I'll go over to the sewing machine with you guys and show you how I'm going to do this. So let's see here. So what we're gonna do is just take it away from the journal. The scrapbook part. We don't need that. Okay. So let's put that to the side, and then we're just going to take our fabric part over to the sewing machine. So I'll meet you guys over there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with this side tuck here. So let's see, let's go this way with the pins. So I'm just gonna go like this. So the top part of it, stop, turn it, just get all your fabric over here. Okay, and we're just gonna go down the back part of it here. And then the bottom part. Some thread hang. So now we have a little sewn pocket right here. Just a little side tuck. Just right here, so you can just tuck things into it. I mean, how fun is that? Okay, so that one, and then the other one we wanted to do is to sew the top part here, so we can have a little flip. Flip right here, and then let's do our pocket. And it's going down to the bottom of the fabric right here. You can see what the bottom of the fabric is, and then just turn it. You can get your pin out of the way. Make sure your fabric is out of the way so you're not sewing any pieces you don't want to sew. Okay, and then just go back up the side and do a back stitch. And there you go. All right. So you got yourself a little pocket here. And how fun is that? Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and lay it all out here. Put our little journal together just to look at it. So I'm just lining it up. And then going like this. Okay. And let's see. That, which turned out really cute. A little tuck. Got a little tuck spot and a tuck spot here, which we can find something to put fun right there. Might have to glue that a little better, but that could be a fun little pocket. Okay. And then our little corner pocket. And then we get our little flip. And our little back pocket here. So there we go. So I hope you guys found this informational. And if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.